You know, you'd think with the Republicans controlling both houses of Congress, about to control the White House, there'd be a celebratory feeling in the air. But if there is, I haven't been able to detect it. Yesterday, I posed that issue to the former chair of the Republican National Committee, Michael Steele. I don't get the sense of exultation in this town that I'd expect when there's a Republican House, Republican Senate, a Republican president as of noon on Friday. Am I wrong?
No, you're not. I think that there is a little bit of I don't know what the word is. It's not unease, but I know the feeling you're talking about. It's not it's not like it was in 2008 or 2012. It's not like it was after the Bush inauguration. It's a very different feeling, and I don't know if that's something that's reflective across the country. Is it just this town and the people here? But again, I think it's one of those things where people are they have their expectations, and they're expecting Donald Trump to sort of step into this breach right now and fill it with something good, and hopefully he will.
You didn't vote for the Republican candidate for president. Anything Donald Trump's done in the last 2 months that convinces you maybe you should have?
It's not a question. I can't revisit the past, so that's not relevant at this point. What I'm interested in is what are you prepared to do going forward. I think, though, what Donald Trump needs to do to help himself is to dial back on the level of social engagement, let's just put it that way, and recognize that as president, he's in a unique position to rally the nation and to heal a lot of its wounds, or he can continue to contribute to it.
Should he stop tweeting?
Yes, in my view, yes. Put the phone down. Just put it down.
So this weekend, the two, let's call them outcasts, the two targets of Donald Trump's tweets were the head of the CIA and liberal icon who I had the privilege of interviewing 6 months ago, John Lewis. Mm-hmm. Your response was, quote, "Don't go there." What does that mean, Michael Steele?
That means that's an unnecessary fight. Don't punch down. There's no need to engage that way. John Lewis is someone who has incredible cachet, if you will, not just in the black community, but across the country. His sacrifice, and we know his story well, it was an important part of the civil rights legacy. And so why? Why would you go there?
You know, you gave advice to Donald Trump a minute ago. Give us some advice to the Democratic opposition, Michael Steele.
I think what Democrats need to do is what I had to do when I walked into the RNC on the heels of Barack Obama's success in 2008. Trying to turn around a moribund party that was out of step and out of touch with the American people. Instead of pointing fingers and really kind of looking for excuses, get down to the hard work of understanding a couple of things. One, why you lost, and number two, how do you win the American people back? And part of that, and this was advice I gave Republicans over the last 8 years, pick your fights well. Not every entanglement with the president has to be an entanglement. It could be an opportunity. And I think for them, particularly when you look at someone like Trump, who is not a Republican by nature, it's not a Democrat by nature, really. I mean, he's this kind of outlier. He's a guy that's not beholden to the system. So figure out where you can work with him on big things like infrastructure, maybe even on healthcare, maybe certainly on the jobs creation plans. Those types of things are great opportunities for Democrats.